Hey everybody and welcome back. Today we're looking at some of the most questionable people on TikTok. We've got some loonies, we've got some zombies, we got that lady that nobody likes, and some of the most questionable posts I've ever seen. Make sure to smash like and subscribe, and let's begin. Okay, so starting off with this clip, from what I understand, this is like a couple, right? Boyfriend and girlfriend, and the boyfriend wants to quit his bad habit of smoking. Now, if you guys have followed my channel for any amount of time, you would know that I absolutely despise smokers, okay? The worst people in the world. Give yourself and the people around you lung cancer and literally just pollute the world, destroy everything. That smell just sucks. I hate smoking so much I can't describe it. So when I hear about a guy who wants to quit his bad habit and become a better person, you'd think that their partner supports it, right? Obviously, your partner or your girlfriend should be a good influence on you, right? But you forgot it's TikTok, baby, all right?
I just don't really understand why it's such an issue for me to like stop smoking. It's my decision.
Okay, but what if I want to smoke with you? Like, I like to get up and I want to smoke with
We
you.
don't have to be co-partner addicts.
Okay, that was one of the stupidest things I've ever heard. What if I want to smoke with you? Is that not like a thing? Like, do people always have to smoke in groups? Do you want to spread the lung cancer, you know? Like, these are genuinely the worst kinds of people because they drag you down to their level. Everybody knows how incredibly hard it is to quit a bad habit, like an addicting habit, like smoking or drinking. And then when you finally overcome that stage and you finally get to that and you're about to tell everybody, you're like, yeah, I'm gonna quit smoking, and then your partner doesn't support you but instead drags you down back with them and says, oh yeah, then we can't be a thing, you know? I mean, my advice, literally just break up, because number one, you don't want a smoker as a partner, just saying, okay? And number two, it seems like this person just wants to drag you into their bad habits. They want to have like a companion, you know, those negative people who always want another person to drag down with them. These kinds of people you genuinely just want to cut from your life. Like, that's my advice. Okay, moving on to clip number 2. We got a girl that embodies actual crackhead energy, and it's not really the good kind that you like seeing, it's the TikTok kind. So she's apparently doing like a phone crack screen prank, except that this is one of the most poorly done and fakest things I've ever seen in my life.
Emma is going to get a cup of coffee, and I'm going to take this opportunity to crack her screen. Time for a crack off. Crack attack! Time to apply and make her cry.
Okay, can I just say how this is like the least convincing crack screen prank I've ever seen? Like, actually, it doesn't even cover like the top of the screen. Literally, who is gonna fall for this? Also, why are you so incredibly excited? It seems like you completely get off on this stuff. Time to apply and make her cry. She was that kid in school that pushed you down the stairs and just laughed maniacally. I don't know, she embodies it.
Here she comes, here she comes. Look! Look! It's cracked! Look!
Okay, bunch of things to note. That was the lightest tap I've ever seen a phone do. You think that's gonna break a damn phone screen? Not to mention how she was just on cue, ready to run up to the car, and she doesn't even seem that distraught. She's just like, oh, just another day with my friend here, breaking my phone. I mean, she's literally like borderline smiling. She's just like excited that her phone's cracked. I just can't believe this is real. Okay, so now we got a bunch of spoiled girl TikToks, right? We got these captions like, if you work or have a job, you're a peasant. Yeah, that makes a bunch of sense. If you make money, you're a peasant. What? Because, you know, rich people like us, we don't make money. We just have it, right? It's just kind of given to us by our rich dads. Also, I'm not going to play the clip because it's copyrighted, but I just stopped on this frame and she just looks like a completely possessed zombie. I don't know what it is. She just got that Until Dawn crackhead Wendigo energy. When your friends can't even afford a $5, like, peasant, you're so broke, bye. Wait, my brain cells. Your friends can't even afford a $5. A $5. You can't afford a $5 bill. I mean, honestly, I see these types of posts on TikTok all the time, and I don't know if it's like meant to be satire, but it's super weird like that, because I can't believe someone has such a horrible personality, but at the same time, like, it's like they have nothing to fall back on. They're not rich and famous themselves. It just seems like a little Tay kind of brag show for no reason. Okay, so let's move on to one of the main clips of this video. Basically, a woman just spots like like a dad and his daughter in the store. And immediately upon seeing a man and a little girl, she decides that, okay, there's something wrong here. She goes like complete Sherlock Holmes mode, and she thinks this kid is like being abducted or something. She makes like 5-6 TikToks telling the story about how she potentially, you know, gave this girl courage or something. And literally throughout her entire story, there is nothing that gives indication that this is anything than a dad just taking his little girl to the store. It's so wild how people can just make these accusations with baseless evidence, man. It's awful.
This is what I saw. He had his hand around her waist and was holding her hand when they walked in. It struck me as really odd, but then I left and put my groceries away anyway. I'm sitting there and then it just hit me. You have to go back and check on this girl. I go back in and they're in line at the pharmacy. 100% she's giving me hand signals, which I interpret as I need help.
Okay, so apparently this girl is just giving hand signals. I don't even know what the hell that means. Me, I don't even know what a hand signal would look like. This, I don't know, hi. She gives no indication of what these hand signals actually are, so I don't know if the girl is making a peace sign or saying, hi, oh, is it that you look like mommy or something? I don't know. But yeah, obviously the classic main character syndrome, right? Like, something has to be wrong. I gotta be the hero. I gotta save the day.
So I approach her and say, hey, you're about my niece's age. What nail polish color do you like better? And then I was like, oh my God, I love your dress top shirt thing that you have going on. Where did you get that? Her dad did the talking the entire time.
Yeah, why would the dad do the talking the entire time? Okay, scenario A, he's a kidnapper or something. Or scenario B, there's a very imposing and annoying grown woman trying to talk to his daughter, and he's just like, yeah, why don't you talk to me instead? I don't know about you, I would not let my kid talk to this absolute psycho main character syndrome lady, dude. I can't stand these people.
Her dad did the talking the entire time. So at that point, he turns around to talk to the pharmacist. I pull down my mask and I say, do you need help? She said no, really quietly, but that wasn't good enough for me.
Okay, now you start to see it gets a little bit ridiculous. Okay, she pulls down her mask, she's like, do you need help? The kid says no. Okay, and I'll admit, okay, sometimes, yeah, the kid can be scared or intimidated, and they might say no. And if the situation looks really bad, then sure, you should have some sort of intervention. But from the way she's describing, this kid is just like, what the hell are you talking about? No, I don't need help. My dad is literally right here. But, you know, obviously that wasn't good enough for her. You know, she has to be the center of attention. There has to be something wrong. Also, what the hell do you mean she said no really quietly? She's a little girl. She's gonna talk quietly. Especially to a large, imposing stranger, like bending down and going, do you need help? I think you're the weirdo in the story, okay?
So I touched her shoulder and I said, are you okay? Do you need help? She said no again, so I had to accept that. So I started to leave. And then her dad came after me to confront me.
Okay, can we just talk about how weird this part is? Like, you're touching some random dude's daughter on the shoulder because you think she's being abducted because of a crazy story you cooked up in your head. Like, Ashley, what if a man just started doing this, dude? It's so... Dude, I can't stand these people. Also, why is dad still in quotation marks? You literally finished the story and found out that this is actually her dad. But for the sake of TikTok views, dad, right?
Why did you say that to her? And I was playing dumb, like, why did I say what? And then he says, what made you think that she wasn't okay? And I said, you know, it was when you walked in the door and you were holding hands, and that looked odd to me.
Yeah, you don't understand. I can't stand seeing a dad and his daughter holding hands. Absolute crime, you know, men just aren't allowed to do that. I don't know, it looked a little weird to me. What are you, a dad holding hands? With your daughter? Huh? Freaking weirdo, I'm gonna report you to the police. These absolute weirdos just always reinforcing these negative stereotypes. It's so damaging. It's like, why are all the kindergarten school teachers female? Because, you know, if a man does it, they're just gonna be accused of this garbage.
So I can't hold hands with my daughter? At this point, he was so mad, he just stormed off.
Yeah, I wonder why he's so mad. I can't think of a single reason. Maybe because you pretty much accused him of abducting a child based on his appearance and pretty much no mannerisms, like holding hands with a child. Not even a child, his child.
I don't know if I did the right thing. I either left this girl and her family really traumatized, or if she is in an unsafe situation, I gave her a little bit of confidence so that maybe next time if somebody's there to help, she'll take it.
Okay, a little life advice for any kids watching. If this lady goes up to you, please say no. And I can't believe she still says, I don't know if I did the right thing. Are you... Oh, you idiot. Can we stop? Can we stop the internet entirely? Just a casual day on TikTok accusing random people of heinous crimes. Also, what the hell are you saying next time? This is literally a dad and his daughter. It's confirmed. Okay, moving on. We got another bright caption here. When you're an 07 and he's a 00. Yeah, so I'm a 15-year-old and my boyfriend's 22. Perfectly fine. Get me out of this terrible app, bro. Anyways, that's about it. I hope you guys did enjoy. Smash a like. Bye-bye.